Ladies and gentlemen, a man from my state has died in the Dominican Republic. And, the State Department really do at this point need to issue warnings. And the fact that they are holding back to me is very problematic. More lives could be saved if people would just step up and do their damn job. So this story came out today on NBC 10, and this is a station that comes out of Philadelphia, but they do a lot of New Jersey stories. So he dies in the Dominican Republic, and he's now part of a list that's getting longer and longer as far as deaths in the Dominican Republic now. So officials are investigating the death of another U.S. citizen in the Dominican Republic, and this man's name is Joseph Allen, 55 years old, of Avenel, New Jersey. And he was found dead in a Dominican Republic hotel room on June 13th, according to his family members. Officials have not yet to reveal the cause of death, but you can best believe Dominican Republic probably is going to tell them heart attack like they do for everybody else. We offer our sincerest condolences to the family for their loss. A spokesperson with the U.S. Department of State, out of respect for the family during this difficult time, we do not have additional information to provide. Oh boy. Allen's family told NBC4 New York he and his friends were staying at the Terra Linda Sousa on June 12th. Allen complained about being hot at a pool, and he was going to take a shower and lie down for the night, according to his friends. The next morning, they called for a wellness check. When they didn't hear from him, a family spokesperson said they found his body cold, leading them to believe he died the night before. The family said Allen was healthy and had just passed a physical before heading to the Dominican Republic, which he visited often. That's his vacation spot, the spokesperson said. Allen's 23-year-old son had went down to the Dominican Republic to spend time with him on Father's Day, only to discover he had passed. That's a shame. That's a shame. The family is currently trying to get Allen's body back to the United States in order to get an official cause of death. I'm glad they're doing that. I was reading about another victim. This was a few days ago. The Dominican Republic had the nerve to tell the family to cremate this person's body that died there. I was like, you got to be crazy to follow those instructions. You better get an autopsy. Okay, so Allen is the 9th American to die in the Dominican Republic within the past year and a half, according to NBC News. Local government authorities have promised they're working with U.S. authorities to investigate the recent deaths, from a Maryland couple to a Pennsylvania woman at Bahia Principe Resorts in May, while saying the cases were unrelated and isolated. You know what? We are beyond that. It's been way too many people coming forward telling how sick they are, and these deaths, they're not isolated, y'all. Neither is the illness. News of the deaths prompted other American families to share similar stories of their loved ones mysteriously dying while staying at resorts in the Dominican Republic. At least a half a dozen people reportedly fell ill while staying at resorts, and at least two of them died after drinking from many bars, family members said. The deaths, along with the shooting of, they were talking about David Ortiz. And, since he came back to the States, he had a second operation. So, haven't heard too much about his progress. I'm sure they'll probably say something soon. And the beating of a Delaware woman and the Punta Cana resort back in January have raised safety concerns among the planning to visit the island. Well, those that are going to that island, you better proceed with caution. I think it would be more wise if you would just cancel the trip or try to go to another location at least, not to the same location where these deaths are occurring. Despite this, news of the deaths and violence have not led to a slew of cancellation. So, well, you know what? It didn't, because I'm telling you, I don't believe everybody know this news. I don't believe everybody knows, you know? So it's a slew of canceled trips. Well, if they're not canceling, they don't know. I'm just convinced that they don't know. Everybody, unfortunately, don't read. Many of them don't watch the news, and they don't know what's going on. They said, however, that a snapshot of the overall impact on tourism in the Dominican Republic won't be clear until the government issues its next report in the fall. So, in the meantime, more people are going to be going there and getting sick or even die. Wow, this is sick. Well, my condolences go out to the family of Joseph Allen. Nobody expects your loved one to go away on a vacation and end up dead. And it's amazing how these folks were all in good enough shape to travel to the Dominican Republic, and they leave either sick or dead. It is just crazy. This whole thing is just, this is crazy. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about one more dead man in the Dominican Republic. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.